Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day and a hairdo that looks like, I don't even know who, Donny Osmond or something from back in the day. It is hilarious. Maybe you can't see it. I hope not. I mean, what is the deal? At any rate, it's all whoop-de-dooed and flipped around and I don't know. This is why I wear bandanas all the time. I'm not wearing one now, clearly. I just thought I'd get with you. I've been a little cranky today and just wanted to confess to you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, I can't stand it. Okay, I feel a little, I can't take my own eyes off my ridiculous hairdo. I took a bath and kind of lounged for a little bit on a wet head. So, there is a purpose to this video because there's always a purpose to all my videos, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you forget it. Actually, I just want to thank new subscribers. I've noticed my list is going up. Excuse me, new loungers. And I really appreciate it. I'm so excited. I just keep getting notified of this, that, or the other. That brings me to something else. This notification thing, there's something absolutely crazy going on, ladies and gentlemen, of people not getting notified. We went over this the other day. So forgive me if you've asked me a question or commented and I never got back to you. I promise you it's not because I'm ignoring. I really, really try to keep up with my comments to the best of my ability. That's what I like about YouTube is conversing with one another in the comment sections. I think it's fun. Speaking of which, I just left a message in under a video of Thom Hartmann. I used to really love Thom Hartmann. Not so much anymore, no offense. I know that'll probably cause people to clutch pearls. You can't even see my pearls. I might switch rooms. Okay, this seems better all the way around. Grand right and left all the way around with your right foot up and your left foot down. I'm sorry, things just put me in the mind of songs and I will burst into song. Yeah, I saw a, oh, that's frightening. Oh, there was a video of him. He interviewed a gentleman called, Dr. Corsi or something. I actually agreed with Corsi. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm sure that I'll get a lot of flack for this because, I don't know, I've discovered something, ladies and gentlemen. It's very hard to be yourself without getting ridden like a wild pony, to put it delicately. I say to drop political identities and focus on issues, but I do have clearly some of my own beliefs politically, I guess you'd say, or expectations, or what I would like to see the country, how I'd like to see it behave, and all that jazz. I'm not necessarily like apolitical. I don't really care for our system at all. I don't like it. I think it's benefited the 1%, the oligarchs, however you want to say it. And so if you're going to work within that system, I'd like to see things change to a certain way. What I'd really like to see is a completely different system. So the point is that I do hold some pretty radical, maybe, I don't know, some might say so, ideas, but I notice that I also am into what many deem to be conspiratorial thoughts, statements, theories, conspiracy theories, which I don't really care for that. I'm trying to give it a good name, though. Because the CIA came out with that to deem anybody who questioned the Warren Commission. They deemed them to be conspiracy theorists, so people would think they were insane or crazy. Did I say Warren Commission? That's what I meant. And, so everybody's sort of going along with the CIA label, and anybody who questions official stories and such is just automatically declared to be a conspiracy theorist. And it's very upsetting to me because there are some sites which are admittedly left-wing that are good on certain, real left, not fake, okay? Real, like anti-war and, that kind of stuff, ladies and gentlemen, and an equal footing in terms of, policies that really would benefit everybody and that kind of thing. I'm not talking about Democrat and Republican parties. I'm talking about the real members of that so-called side. But the thing I've noticed about a lot of them is they question certain things, but they don't, I don't know, they're not conspiratorial enough. I don't know how else to say it. They criticize the corporate media all the time until some major event unfolds, and then suddenly everybody just follows their talking points. I've been over this before. In fact, I was in this very room, the room formerly known as Child's. It was probably a couple weeks ago that I talked a little bit about it. I just wish certain people that were more in line with my particular philosophy, which is kind of all over the map, would also open their eyes to some of these absolute, I'm having a real hard time formulating the words here. I just wish they would also embrace the research done by alternative researchers. At least look into it, rather than automatically declaring that, oh, because so-and-so said it, it must be fake. And I noticed that, Thom Hartmann, when he did this interview, stressed heavily that this gentleman worked for InfoWars, which, as you know, I don't follow InfoWars. But that doesn't mean that everything somebody says on that particular outlet is automatically thrown out the door. There could be some truth given by one of the commenters over there, one of the contributors, I should say, presenters. So I just don't like this shooting of the messenger. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Where just because person X, a known right-winger, says something, it's automatically out the door because they're cuckoo crazy right-wingers or something. I don't like that. Can't we look into things? Research before we judge is the point. So, yeah, I did not give the video a thumbs down, ladies and gentlemen, but I did make a comment. I don't really even look at his videos anymore because Thom Hartmann is doing what so many people are still continuing to do with this left-right paradigm. These hideous Republicans, if we just need to get rid of them and bring in the tremendous value-oriented Democrats to save our lives. No. I do not see things that way. Look where we've gotten so far with these two parties, if you want to call them two parties even. It's just this whole thing of demonizing the other side. It's not working for me anymore, and it hasn't for a long time. I just thought I'd let you know this because I don't usually come out. Lately, I haven't really given any, I guess I haven't confessed madly about, how I feel politically. I always tell people I'm in between a socialist and an anarchist. Who isn't, really, ladies and gentlemen? But I don't know where I would fall officially, so I guess I'm just an independent. Am I an independent outsider, like our own dear independent outsider? I'm not sure. Probably, because I do understand why people in a certain segment of society don't care for a lot of the government overreach. I understand that, totally, I do. And I also understand why another segment of society wants something for their darn tax dollars. That's my thing. If we're going to live under this system that we have right now, I simply want something for my tax dollars and not just a bloated military going around and building the empire around the globe. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, I'm almost 10 minutes into this and I don't know where my War is a Racket book is. I'll get it though. I guess that's all. I just thought I'd come at you wildly and be blunt. Lounging with Lisa, really lounging, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join me, join others, drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door, research before you judge, and remember, I don't know, that War is a Racket. Here we go. By General Smedley Butler. The lighting in here is really hideous. So there you have it. Some people might get mad and gallop away and clutch pearls, which I am wearing, clutching pearls. But I just, look, I'm just being blunt, being honest, being myself, letting you know I'm a little cranky today. And quite a bit, I don't know, I'm just cranky. Love you, though. Live for you.